the scripture on Psalm 22. He said, our fathers trusted in thee. They trusted and they were not confounded. They trusted and they were not confounded. About 10th chapter of Acts, Peter said, we are witnesses of these things. Chapter 5 verse 32 said, we are witnesses of these things, and so also is the Holy Ghost. If you read at chapter 12 about verse 1 said, wherefore seeing we are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses. 2 Peter chapter 1, he said, we have not followed calling devised fables. It ain't what somebody made up to tell us. He said, but we are his eyewitnesses. And a thought came to me, I am a witness. No wonder David said, I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will bless the Lord at all times. He said his prayer shall continually be in my mouth, because I am a witness of the manifold mercies and blessings of God. I can testify of the goodness of God. 119th chapter of Job. Start from verse 23. Job chapter 19, start from verse 23. And he shall come with trumpet sound. Oh, may I then in him be found, dressed in his righteousness alone, faultless to stand before the throne. On Christ the solid rock I stand. Oh Lord, the ground is sinking sand. Oh Lord, the ground is sinking sand. His oath, his covenant, his blood supports me in the whelming flood. When all around my soul gives way, Lord, you are then my hope and stay. On Christ the solid rock I stand. Oh Lord, the ground is sinking sand. Oh Lord, the ground is sinking sand. When darkness veils its ugly face, my anchor holds within the veil. When darkness veils its ugly face, I rest on his unchanging grace. In every high and stormy gale, my anchor holds within the veil. Right between the cherubims, my anchor holds within the veil. Job 19, start from verse 23. Somebody read.
Oh, that my words were now written.
Oh, that my words were not written.
Oh, that they were printed in a book.
I wish they were printed in a book.
That they were graven with an iron pen and laid in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer liveth. And
I know this. All my complaint, all my crying, all my tears, all my pain, all my sorrows, all my disappointments, hopes that were dashed, heartaches and pains, all the disappointments and all the sighs, all the worries, I still know that my Redeemer liveth. Read.
And that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
I also know when the dust settles, my Redeemer, my anchor, my buckler, my hiding place, my shelter, my defense, my rock, he shall stand. Not under, not beside, he will be right on top of it. He's in control of it. He has dominion over every situation. He rules over every circumstance. Wherever I find myself, this one thing have I confidence in, that my Redeemer is right on top of it. And he shall stand in the last day upon the earth. Read.
And though after my skin worms destroy this body,
I don't care after I've been buried and dead and gone for a long time, even forgotten, and then nothing left but bones and skeletons.
yet,
I am confident of this one thing. Read.
yet in my flesh shall I see God.
I will still see him.
Yes.
In my flesh, in my new body. Read.
Whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me.
I'm going to see him for myself. Anybody and everybody got a testimony. Anybody and everybody got an opinion who this Redeemer is. Anybody and everybody can talk about what he did for them. Anybody and everybody may want to introduce me to him or tell me about him. When I'm determined, I will see him for myself. I determine I will be partakers of his suffering. I'm determined I'll rather suffer afflictions with the people of God and enjoy the pleasures of this sinful world for a season. I'd rather take hold of that which is eternal than this one that is passing. I shall see him for myself. I shall see him for myself and not another. I won't let nobody tell me about my Redeemer. I won't let nobody tell my story. I won't let nobody write a book about my relationship with my me. I shall see him for myself. You might tell me about his glory. You might tell me about his power. You might tell me of his wondrous works. You might tell me about his miracles. You might tell me about his majesty. But when you get through talking, I'm still going to see him. For myself, I'm going to test this thing. I'm going to see it for myself. That the Lord is good. So no matter what it takes, no matter what I have to give up, no matter what I have to go through, I shall see him. Hallelujah. I shall see him. That's why I love that song. Oh, I want to see him. Somebody said, just one look at his face. The bright and morning star, the lily of the valley, the wheel in the middle of the wheel, the airman, the lion of the tribe of Judah. Just to take one look. Old Western said, take a look. If I can just take a look, I see him smile at me. I know everything will be all right. And all the memory of this earthly pain, God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. I shall see him for myself. I know it might cost me friendship. It might cost me relationship. It might cost me promotion. It might cost me family. But I shall see him for myself. Sometime when you make up your mind, I will see him. I will live for him. I will walk with God. Family will leave you. Friends will leave you. Spouses will leave you. Children will leave you. Co-workers will turn on you. You might become homeless. You might become penniless. You might become broke. But when we shall see him, hallelujah, when we shall see him, when we shall see him, when he shall appear, hallelujah. Somebody said, look at my hand. They look new. I look at my face. They look new. I look at my face. They're shining bright. Hallelujah. The former things are past. All things are become new. All things are of God. All things. Hallelujah. No tears. No crying. No death. No hunger. No sorrow. No disappointment. No stress. No anxiety. No distress. No depression. No torment. No rancor. No bitterness. Peace. Perfect peace. Peace. The perfect all understanding. Peace. Like a river. Peace. Hallelujah. I shall see him for myself. It's worth it, baby. It's worth it, everything. It doesn't matter what come and go. Make up your mind. Stay in the path. I shall see him. If you want to leave, don't go ahead and leave. But as for me and this house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I shall see him for myself. Hallelujah. It don't matter what it cost me. Hallelujah. I hear him asking, direction. Don't know how. Don't know when I can get delivered. But I shall see him for myself. Rest. For mercy. Beat down. Abuse. Rejected. But I shall see him. For when I see him. When I see him. When I see him. When I see him. It will be heaven. It will be heaven. It will be heaven. I shall see him. For myself. Because if somebody else sees him, they get the blessing. But until I get mine, I shall see him. Until it blesses me, I can't let go. Until it blesses me, I got to hold on until I see his face. He said, there shall behold his face in peace. In peace. I shall see him for myself. It's not enough to see him through somebody else's lenses. I got to see him for myself. I got to make myself acquainted with him. I got to have fellowship with him. I got to break bread with him. Two brothers on the way to Emmaus. He walked up to them and they were discussing what happened in Jerusalem a few days ago. They didn't know the Lord had risen already. And he joined them and said, what's this you're talking about? I said, oh, are you a stranger around here? You haven't heard what's been going on around town? He said, what then? He said, about Jesus Christ. And man, we had hoped to bring deliverance to us. They said, our elders and rulers have taken, and with their wicked hands have crucified. And the Bible says he reasoned with them in the scriptures. And when they got to the place where they were going, he acted like he was about to go on this way. They said, why don't you come and abide with us? It's getting dark. It's even tired. And he went in, and as he was breaking bread with them, the eyes came open, and he disappeared. And somebody said, didn't our heart burn when he talked with us in the way? And forget the fact that it was getting done. They hold it up and come back to Jerusalem. Say, I don't care what nobody tells you. If you all didn't believe Mary Magdalene, we have two witnesses here. We just got through talking to him. We saw him. We broke bread. He is risen. He is risen. And he can rise in your life. He can rise in your life. And when God arrives in your life, all your pain is over. All your sorrow is over. All your worries are over. Because he'll supply all your needs. I am a witness. I was down before. I was homeless once. Twice. I was a stranger. I didn't know where to go, who to turn to. Didn't have no mama, daddy, cousin, uncle, auntie, granny, grandpa, nephew, niece. Nobody but Jesus Christ. Right here in the city of Dallas. That's why I can tell you, I am a witness. David said, listen, I've been young, but I don't got some gray hairs now. I don't put some years on. One thing I can testify to you is, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. When there seems to be no way, he'll become the way.
Amen to that.
He made a way through the sea, created a highway in the midst of the sea. And the wilderness where there was no chance of any water, he said, you strike that rock. And here come water, rivers of living water. And they drank. Was no food, no meat, nowhere. He ran down quail like firecracker. And the eggs were filled. I'm a witness. Somebody said God can do whatever he wants to. When he wants to. And how he wants to. Let me add the other part. And why he wants to. Because he is sovereign. He can do whatever he wants to. When you finally get to him, let her tell her testimony, you go so wow. But at the end of the first time to hear the testimony in Nacogdoches, Stephen and Boston. What about the test? She can't see to break through this. What did the lady do? She threw the result in the trash and just gave him a good grade all along. All it takes is one person there that knows God to bring favor upon the whole place. David said, this I know, for the Lord is with me. I've said it many times. God will judge because of you.
Yes, he will.
Bless the whole country. Bless the whole house. Even Jacob found the Lord knew that. I don't like you. You make me sick. But I discovered that as long as you've been here, I've been blessed. I shall see him for myself. I shall see him. I believe it's Job 28. Let me see something. I'm going to let you all go. Where am I going with this? 22, I think. Let me try 22.
Destruction and death.
22, start from about 21.
21?
Job.
Acquaint now thyself with him, and be at peace.
When you see him for yourself, that means you have made yourself acquainted with him. And nothing gonna come out of him but peace. Come on.
Thereby good shall come unto thee.
Good things will come to you. Get to know him. As the song used to say, get to know him. The man that and Jesus Christ, get to know him.
Receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth, and lay up his words in thine heart. If thou return to the Almighty,
if you return, if you come back to God, if you give your life to God, if you say goodbye to everything you were doing that ain't profited you nothing, if you surrender your life to him, what's going to happen?
Thou shalt be built up.
Yeah, you torn down now. You devastated. You cast down, you've been beat down, you've been abused and used. Wrecked. But if you return, come on.
Almighty, thou shalt be built up.
He gonna build you back up. I know because he did it for me. And a whole lot of people in here, and some ain't here anymore. He had to build us back up. We were torn down and shredded. Read it.
Thou shalt put away iniquity far from thy tabernacle. Then shalt thou lay up gold as dust, and the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brooks. Yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense, and thou shalt have plenty of silver. For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty.
You're going to have bling bling more than the gangbangers. You ain't got to worry about bling. God got plenty bling. God got the real bling. The other one that rascals carried all his fool's bling. There's a real bling here. Come on.
For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty, and shalt lift up thy face unto God.
You go see him. Come on.
Then shalt make thy prayer unto him.
Thou shalt make thy prayer unto him.
And he shall hear thee.
Oh, he gonna hear you. Verified, certified, sealed, guaranteed delivery. He gonna hear you. Come on.
And thou shalt pay thy vows. Thou shalt also decree a thing.
You won't hold back your tithes, you won't hold back your vows. You'll be glad to pay because you go say, I just want somebody to know what God has done for me. No more holding back. I pay it next month. No. I'm rushing to pay what God's been good to me. Come on.
And it shall be established unto thee. And the light shall shine upon thy ways.
Come on.
When men are cast down.
When people are down.
Then thou shalt say, there is lifting up.
What you gonna say?
There is lifting up.
Girl, lift your head up. It's gonna be all right. And they're looking at you like, how can you say that? Say, girl, I've been there. He lifted me. He picked me up. Even when my mother and father forsook me, Lord took me in and raised me for his own. Read.
There is lifting up, and he shall save the humble person.
Come on.
He shall deliver the island of the innocent, and it is delivered by the pureness of thine hands.
But 28 says, thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be what? Just like Jesus told that woman, be unto thee according to thy faith.
That's right. That's right.
You can decree anything by faith.
Yes, God.
I shall say him for myself. God bless you all today.